Hello everyone, welcome to Poor Financial Decisions. So I had two of these boxes and I'm finally going to open this one. I already opened one because I have no self-control. However, I'm finally going to open this one. I did a couple trial runs to see how the videos would turn out, and I finally got to a system where I actually liked it. So without any further ado, we're going to get into this, and this video is going to be a little bit different than these previous two attempts. Alright, so before we get started, I just want to go over a few things. So I do also have the price list already pulled up. Now, you might have also noticed that the circle is red. Given the hefty chunk of change that this box cost, we're going to do this so that way if it's red, we are in the negative, and if it's green, that's all profit. Now, there's a handful of cards that are really, really expensive, and I'm really hoping to pull. But the important cards that you need to know that are a really big deal are Renin 6, Imperial Seal, and pretty much any of like the big Eldrazi's. But aside from that, I will show you how much each card costs as I pull it, and there's a lot of like $2 commons and uncommons in this stuff as well, so pretty much every card matters. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and dig into this. Okay, so some of these cards, like, I don't know enough about Renin 6 to understand why that one's so expensive. For the most part, from my understanding, it's just an excellent commander. Okay. Now, there are a handful of cards where I don't understand like why they're that expensive, but also I do love this art because if you look at it, the more you look at it, the more you can see. Like, there's Dockside, Extortionist. There's a few others. The Coatl, I believe, is on here as well, and the whole thing is the Mimeoplasm. But a lot of cards in this set were extremely good commanders. Okay, we're just going to kind of slide this. Actually, I'm actually really nervous like right now. Like, this is a lot of cards, and I'm excited to see what all we get out of it. We're going to slide this over here. Keep all nice front and center. All right. And we're also going to make this the dramatic style, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I believe, and flip it over, or not. Weathered Wayfarer, Crackling Doom, Arachnid Spinner, Simic Growth Chamber, Common Mana Leak, Thrive, Call of the Feast, Cryptic Spires, that's a pretty popular one, Rampant Growth, Anointer of Valor, and As Foretold. That is a counterspell, I believe. You may put 0 rather than pay the mana cost for a spell. Interesting. Alright, so it's a mythic rare. We are going to put all the mythic rares right here. Yeah, we're just going to put all the rares and mythic rares right there, and all the extras over to the side. As Foretold right now is not on my list of super expensive ones. A Dockside Extortionist would also be greatly appreciated, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Wolf Troll is a charm. Deathbringer Liege. Judith the Scourge Diva, I already have one of her. Labyrinth Champion, Tower Gargoyle. Ooh, a full art, alternate art, Blood Artist. That's actually probably worth a little bit of money. Traveler's Amulet, Settle Beyond Reality, and some commons. I like that Rampant Growth. Alright, and Pirate's Pillage. Alright. Nothing of, I'm assuming, monumental value there. Sometimes the packs are easy to open and sometimes they're not. This is why we keep scissors on standby. Alright. Cryptic Spires, Myth Realized, which is foil. Augur Spree. Ooh, Sensei's Divining Top. That's actually worth some money, I believe. Conqueror's Flail, don't know about that one. Surreal Mentor, Mold Drifter, Sparkling Ether Snipe, that's a $2 common. we'll probably see a lot of these, so I'm actually going to put that up here. That's a $2 common card. Alright. I'm actually really glad I pulled another Sensei's Divining Top. I pulled one in my original box, and for the most part, like, it can go in pretty much every single commander deck. I would equate it almost to like a Soul Ring, where it's kind of just a great artifact just to have on hand. It allows you to kind of stack your deck in a really, really nice way, but it is what it is. Alright. Crypt Expires, Spider Spawning, Foils, Anger of the Gods. Deal 3 damage to each creature if exile is dead. 5-Axian Tyranny. Alright. Actually, we're going to separate all the rares up there that of unknown value up here. Just so that way makes my job post-recording easier, but I know like Sensei's Divining Top is like about like, I think it's like a $30-ish card. But, Firemine Vessel, Bounty of Alexa, Washout, Bloodflow Connoisseur, another $2 common. Experiment 1, and alright. Go. Again, we have some sleeves on hand just in case something gets really stupid on like price wise. Crypt Expires, Drogskull Reaver, that's a spirit. Privileged Position. Not immediately seeing it on the list. Oh wait, is this foil? No, it's not foil edged. It's a rare enchantment. Other permanents you control have hexproof. I'm willing to bet that that one's pretty hefty. Rafik of the Many. Another rare. Prophetic Bulge, Ground Assault, Unearth, Militia, Bugler, Mana Leak. Alright. We will keep on moving through. This is probably going to hold the record for my longest video I've ever made on this entire channel. But I am liking these tokens though. As for like making this video, it feels really good to try and make it out or make it, but Golgari Rock Farm, Bounty of the Luxa, Dauntless Escort, another rare, Thistledown Liege, Scion of Darkness, Ether Mages, Azorius Chancery, War Thought Scour, Wonder of Valor, Call to the Feast, Pyrus Pillage, and Experiment 1. I've been seeing a lot of Experiment 1s, like it's a common, so that makes sense. It does make me wonder if they're trying to promote like more Ooze tribal decks, because literally the starter thing on the thing, like I mentioned previously, is the Mimeoplasm, which is like the greatest like Ooze commander tribal that you can have, in my opinion. I have yet to make an Ooze deck, but I really, really want to. Grapple with Past. I'm pulling a lot of foils. Pithing Needle, full art. Ooh, and a Green Sun Zenith. Okay, I know Green Sun Zenith is a little pricey. I'm not sure about the Pithing Needle though. We'll put that there, even though I have a very strong feeling that since it's a full art or alternate art, it needs to be over here. That needs to be over here somewhere. And we're going to rank this on top. But I know that Green Sun Zenith, that will probably go in my Sliver deck. I already pulled I traded my girlfriend a food chain, which I feel like that was like a really, really good trade because she doesn't really play competitively and all that. Whereas I finally built a food chain Sliver deck where, oh hey, that's already pre-cut. Where I built a food chain Sliver deck, which I will probably make a video about that honestly in the future at some point. But basically it's my CEDH deck where I've yet to actually play in a competition, but I've won turn 3 or 4 before. 4 full art foil Monetary Swift Spear, Sever Strands, Fire Song and Sun Speaker. Alright, those are some rares. Misfire Depths, Selbion, Bloodflow Connoisseur, Master's Fire, Relief Captain, Deep Analysis. Alright, don't think there was much in that one. I feel like we're making some decent progress on this. But my girlfriend also got 2 boxes and like a wisp. Privileged position. Other permanents you control have hex. Wait, that's the same as privileged position. I have 2 of those now. Interesting. Well, one's full art and one's standard art, but gifts ungiven. Alright, we'll put one over there and one over there just so that way, if it seems good. Ooh, Phyrexian Artificer. What was I saying? Oh yeah. I don't know exactly how much it costs, but I feel like most field effects, whenever it's like all creatures or permanents you control have hexproof, is a really powerful ability. I would equate it to something like an Avacyn, Angel of Hope, I believe, where it just gives everything indestructible. So that's why I'm concerned on that one. Right, Labyrinth Champion, Advanced Dishwing, Disco Reaver, that's rare. Una's Prowler. Actually, I can do some upgrades with that one. Cold Steel Heart, Path to Exile. That's another like $2 common, or that's not common, but. Strands of Death, Militia Bugler, Titan Strength, that's a classic. Alright. The Green Sun Zenith feels like the biggest pull so far. I have been wrong before. Just because the Sensei's Divining Top can be a little bit more pricey. Like if it's foil-ish, which it's not, it would be $50. Seeker of the Way, Experiment 1, foil, Necrotic Ooze, Pillow of Runs, Breakthrough, Orzhov Pontiff, Vampiric Rites, Sever Strands, Ether Snipe, full art Rampant Growth. I actually really like that one. Ingenious Scab, and Titan Strength. All right. Whew. I need to slow down just a smidge, but I am making some headway through this thing. Also, I'm not sure if you've noticed, but every single one of these packs have started with a Cryptic Spires, where it basically means that you, like whenever you're building a deck, you basically create a tap land, or a land that just enters the battlefield tap, so that way it just makes it easier on everyone. Foil Bloodflow Connoisseur. Mythic Rare Carador Ghost Chieftain. This spell costs 1 less for each creature card in your graveyard. Once during each of your turns, you may cast a creature spell from your graveyard. Ooh, interesting. I like that one. Pull from tomorrow, draw X cards, and then discard a card. Centaur Battlemaster. I like that art of the Dimir Aqueduct. Steel Rider, Spark Mage Gambit, Relief Captain, Unearth, Arachnus Web, Lava Coil. Alright. Alright. More Cryptic Spires, Travel Preparations, Cartel Aristocrat, Ashenmore Liege. Ooh, a Hydra! Helion Hydra, Ulash the Hate Seed. Ulash the Hate Seed enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it for each other red creature you control, and a +1/+1 counter on it for each other green creature you control. Remove a +1/+1 counter from Ulash, choose one, deals 1 damage to target creature, or create a 1/1 green sapling creature token. Interesting. Okay. Oh, Jeskai Elder, Thrive. Alright, move that over here, and we're going to make this stack all nice and pretty. Okay, and we're going to also line up the Shadowborn Apostles right there and the Path to Exiles. Just because those can be kind of expensive. Like I mentioned previously, those are like $2 uncommons and commons. Alright. Cryptic Spires, Livewire Lash, Knightly Valor, Marchesa the Black Rose, I already have her. Moldrotha, the Gravetide, the great commander. I don't think she's all that expensive though. Devoted Druid, Lead, Seeker of the Way, Capture Sphere, Shrines of... Ooh, I like that one. Alright. I'm always interested whenever I see a full art card, because even if it's like cheaper, it's not a cheap card. But for the most part, I always like them because honestly just the art looks cooler. A lot of people will just get like foiled versions of their cards, but if you can get like a full art version of every single card, that would be even cooler in my opinion. Bring to Light, Shattergang Brothers, put those there. Bantron, Wall of Omens, Agony Warp, Nether Phyrexian, Annoyed Altasaur. Interesting. Actually, that makes me... I don't think... there's a card called Gishath, where it's like one of the default dinosaur commanders. And I kind of want to build a dinosaur deck, but I have so many deck builds I want to make. Ooh, that's lovely. There's so many like deck builds I want to make, so I need to finish up a lot of them before I actually build any more. Cryptic Spires. Ooh, a Spell Pierce. Foil Spell Pierce. Deep Analysis. Imperial Archangel. Master Biomancer. Interesting. Ooh, Linked Coatl. I don't think that was an expensive one, but it's kind of like just a great like throw in any, like it's a great supplementary card. Supernatural Stamina, Deep Analysis, Dark Wielder Orb. All right. So we are. Oh no, I have more packs than I thought I did. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and slide the box over there. And we're gonna get thematic, and we're gonna make this look good. All right. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chances of greatness here. Let's see if we can't pull something amazing, or maybe we already did pull something amazing and I just don't know it yet. Let's see if we can get any other greater pulls. Drifter, Liliana's Elite. And like that! Okay! Kozilek, Butcher of Truth. That would be one of those Eldrazi's I was talking about. Okay, it's not a textured and it's not a foil. Alright, so that's a $50 card right there. I'll take that. And Sidisi, Brood Tyrant. I think that's more like a commander. That's not so much of a collector thing. Cosmos. Even Initiate, Shadow Restraint, Seeker of the Way, Fire and Fall, okay. Suddenly feeling better about this. Okay. Let's move that up here. No, I'm not sure why I put that over there. Alright. We gotta make it look all nice. I will be perpetually confused as to like why they set up the packs like this though. Just because ooh, Chaos Warp. I think that's like $5-ish. And Vencier Shaper Savant. Shaper Savant. Battlefield, return target spell permanent to its own team. Huh. Okay. Unburial rights, terminate. I don't know if that was an expensive one or not. Military blink to reach assistant, carry thrall. And last chase was. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down to the last 6 ones. Scion of Darkness, Gnarlback Rhino, interesting. Dragon Lord Silumgar, Elder Dragon, Flying Death Touch. When Dragon Lord Silumgar is battlefield, gain control of target creature or planeswalker for as long as you control it. Interesting. And Westatora Nikoru Queen. Alright. So some more legendaries that I can use as commanders, battlefield promotions, recluse. Alright. Okay, final 5. I'm surprised we're not seeing more Shadowborn Apostles and Path to Exiles. Like, again, they're still expensive cards, so it kind of makes sense. However, it's one of those, like, they're commons. I would have expected to see more of them. But again, interesting. Ooh, a Force of Negation. That's a $41 card. Okay, I'll take that. Oh yeah, that's a free counterspell. And Leonin Arbiter. Not familiar with that one. Okay, and we're back in the game. Or we're over the game. I don't know at this point. Alright. There's a lot of Rampant Growths. I need to double check the price on Rampant Growth just to see how... Like, yeah. I need to check the price on it because I feel like Rampant Growth is like... Even if it's like a 50-cent card, I have like 10 of them now. Cryptic Spires, Traveler's Amulet, Foil, Ether Snipe, Glimpse the Unthinkable, Verenal Lich Queen, Extract from Darkness. I don't think either of those are too overly expensive. Golgari, Rot Form, Disfigure, Secret of the Way, Resistance, blah 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 blah. And Gnarlback Rhino. I wonder if it's viable to make like a Rhino tribal deck, just because I know like scrolls are become like a new thing, but I know like you can make tokens of rhinos, but aside from that, I don't know how many Rhino cards there are. But anywho, Fairy Rogue, Cryptic Spires, Kasali Pride Mage, Secret Squire. Ooh, a Vidalcan Orrery. You may cast spells as though they had flash. I like the look of it. I don't know how much that one is. We're gonna put that one in there because I'm feeling good about that one. Dark Steel Plate. Indestructible. Equipped creature has indestructible. Equipped 2. Okay. I'll probably put that one there, just because of the high mana cost. Skin Render, Winged Coatl, Thought Scour, Supernatural Stamina, Burning Tree Emissary, Stormfleet Pyromancer, and Ambuscade. Alright, last 2. Here we go. I'm hoping for like a Consecrated Sphinx or like a Damnation or something to that general effect. Just because I could really use those cards in some of my decks. But, I mean, obviously I'll take the ones I mentioned previously. Abbot of Carol Keep and Thraxamundar. Haste, whenever it attacks, defending and player sacrifices a creature. Ooh, interesting. Okay, we'll put those there. Ooh, Orsov Basilica. I like that. Another Winged Coatl, Skeleton Archer, Battlefield Promotion. Okay. So, here is the last pack. And we will see how this turned out. As far as I'm not seeing like another... I already pulled a Dockside Extortionist, which I'm really excited I did in my last pack because I really needed one. But, alright. we're gonna put, okay. Cue dramatic music, last pack. Okay. So we still got a couple more. Mythic rares actually. We'll actually put those over here because also this one's a foil. Actually, that would work well as a. Can't think of the name of it, but a white-black vampire tribal maybe. Put a +1/+1 counter on it. Yeah, vampire tokens. That would work. Okay, so that has been this video. Okay, so I feel like I actually went through this fairly fast. As for the actual cards themselves, you already know how much everything costs, so you know if I broke out even or not. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. As far as making this video, this is probably one of the more fun videos I've done in a while. However, it was also one of the most expensive, so I probably won't be doing this for a good long while, and I'm going to just try and like venture out and try like different content stuff. But aside from that, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and we'll learn something new in the next video.